Ampa FM Suni all talk all day. Ekosiisen Jumedie and Wasugusua Uti, let me read some few messages now for any other business. Sorry, Obi. The food the authorities in our various schools give to students are getting out of hand. And it's about time the Ministry of Education woke up to its responsibility. Same issue is happening at Cape Coast Nursing and Training College. The students are fed with gari about 4 times in a week. Meanwhile, they pay very exorbitant fees per term. On our nursing training colleges, no. But say omonso no. Arrangement it is because I heard say from omo nursing allowance, omo TB for omo feeding knows that I don't know. But gari 4 times in a week, they are no eshe kakra.
I know who answer when there.
Ose. Well, I say ubet me the bana ebi o di nkwan.
Na odum say
ubet me the bean stew. Ubet me the egusi.
4 times. Say enyi nya na be bia na buare na so bi.
Sometimes it means say yenko gari.
Yes.
Yenton katia.
Yes.
Na mama to
milk.
Na me sometimes me be milk na no nyina gari ni.
Oh.
Just to appreciate what you have experienced in school.
Oh.
Because to spay I would be coach school.
Oh, to spay. Oh.
Yeah, the control. Eji on tia say.
Send me be just omo dia na.
We free score by now Rollins chain. Ni nyina PP. It is normal. I mean.
So anyways, let me see the other ones we have here. Nana Che message na me kind earlier. We say Obi, good evening. Please tell Honorable Fred Agbenyo that he is a winner already. It is Fred Agbenyo posters are out already officially. Jackson, just put this one on amount for the posters are and Fred Agbenyo they sending us vote Fred Agbenyo as NDC parliamentary candidate for Guan constituency. Motto: a fresh start, a new voice, a new vision. Fred
Guan there.
Sal. Santro Kofi Akpalu Akpafu Lulubi and
of course
it won't be created as a constituency. Yes, it will. So the parties are preparing ahead of time. John Dumelo Onun declare say oko but a man for a peke signal so we now interested.
And Obi declare Jennifer wakoye kakaduru fo na same time crime we so the motor for yi 98 na mo so to ton.
The okay na kra na say.
De ko nje so ne je ho.
Say na say okoye fu o ba bia no je say okoye.
Etina mu say say the okay na. The kra fa na say.
Na grow idiot.
Ana we starter pack 10.
Say no here no ntia. Say on the
MP starter pack.
On the here no ntia. Etina mu obi de okay.
In the Fred poster na.
Me new Fred Agbenyo.
Yeah. Into NDC parliamentary candidate for Guan constituency.
This year, me who say a branch be cry of just or no so be contesting price on the ticket.
And that's all contesting because we be too.
On the ticket of the NDC.
I'm sorry, media person.
Oh, really?
I'm just a citizen.
Citizen name?
Yeah, confused. Oh, sorry, Mr. Awesome. But I want to.
Oh, a hotel.
Yeah,
a hotel. Okay.
It's good. I mean, for me, I believe in competition.
Yeah,
it brings out the best in everybody.
Yeah.
I wish Fred the very best. Right from
Fred Agbenyo de Wabre
student activism, they kokoshe by deputy communications.
Yes.
Or kwane ya boni yem kakra no wasambe mubi. To say o kaso obamra she bedwemo. I think say is within his right.
Yeah.
He qualifies to be a member of parliament to serve these people. In kaso okodia. We can only wish him the very best.
Yeah.
And the people there, no. They've been denied representation in parliament. I think it's one
by
thing.
The MPP government. Can
not by the MPP government. I think by the constitution and how it is framed. I mean, I know be try say. Lionel Messi. Try say. One fatay. But clearly, I mean, they need representation. For me, it's important to say the Electoral Commission. It means that as we stand now, we have 276 constituencies.
Yeah, 276.
But I know, say the Electoral Commission may want to
create more
because there are constituencies that are huge. I mean, take Anyaso to them, very big.
Kisi, Honorable Kisi.
I mean, so papa, the number of electoral areas that share.
anya so to
anya de ketwa even ya domi kwa benya ya uhwe domi kwa benya a very huge constituency. There are some certain constituencies that sharply needs to be divided. Ofa baby setakwa.
Takwan Swayim.
Yes, Takwan Swayim.
And also very huge.
I think it needs to
but
be
even
separate.
Pristia Huni Valley is bigger.
Yes, I mean
Pristia Huni Valley
in terms
is
of land size,
land
in terms
size,
of population,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Today biana we are DC and now we are MP especially MPs no. Now you do attempt because we all receive the same common fund. We all amount to know we are municipal at the amount price and we have been every other place. So when we begin to divide municipal. So we wish everybody the very best. Now John Dumelo Diana I said I'm making I was afraid careful one here the kakadu me started John
Dumelo Fred
I started doing kakadu and I was here both Fred home by
MP startup park 101
I tell you farming house who started farming but I mean Dumelo's involvement in farming there.
Yeah, his cow wakavis are niche now man. In agriculture, which is very commendable.
I salute him for that. But senior Dibia Kone Chrome, no. I mean, maybe he also wants to develop.
Except for now, we are constrained because on declares or contested. We know, say, or contested or I was so west.
I don't know we watching.
Oh, nothing.
Fred the in the Fred poster na you show and me some my position on Fred Agbanyo is public. Obi enim. Say I have said time without number. Say I think he deserves to be in parliament. I mean he's earned it in this the constituent network Abamana and out of place. The Fred, we wish you very very well as you begin this journey to enter the August House of Parliament.
But once they do that, then people must emulate. I mean, the NDC by May would have elected both presidential and parliamentary.
Yeah, May 13th.
May 13th would have elected both presidential and
parliamentary.
And I think we also need to do same. I mean, we need to have our parliamentary candidates in place by August. I mean,
August this year.
I mean, there are people lacing their boots, and Goma West, Pamford, Money, people are lacing their boots, and they want to campaign for long. If anybody in MPP or NDC thinks 2024 elections will be an easy
walk in the park,
then you are lying. So you need candidates
in place.
I won't bet me a campaign, both presidential and parliamentary. And that would even shape development because I mean, parliamentary candidate means say I am going into 2024.
Yes,
areas where developments have not touched, I will make sure say the government responds to it. Because President Akufo-Addo ni adeba kwa wakan actually MP4 ni say he wants to hand over to an MPP government. That is a legacy that he wants to leave. So we all must support the president in achieving that. And if we want to do that, for me, I feel say. Yes, to elect the leader or the presidential candidate of the MPP, because it's not going to be like 2020. Now, President Akufo-Addo na president on one side candidate.
Yeah.
So 6 months to election, you could still have elected him. But in this instance,
a new person.
It's going to be a fresh face. NDC, though young name say John Mahama is likely to win. They are doing that in May.
Yeah.
But in the MPP, it's going to be a keenly contested election. At the end of each channel, now Mpapemu now man for which then we find time to heal the party. Then we all move into 2024 with the
united front. But is it not also because in Mumu case, you see, some we super delegate Congress first too?
Yes. But it is also dependent on Nipa. And you been a lawyer, John Dumelo and Cassie of the contest. As it stands now, we all know, say, I mean, this Kennedy Japan, Dr.
Baumia, Alan Chermatin, Akuto Efri, Kwabene Japan. Indeed, that's 5. That is our Brono.
I could do 5 there.
Yes.
Then the 5 will
make up 5 and over.
Yes.
Joe Gatti declared
6.
What's it?
Let me see. Okay, one. Baumian what declare?
Officially no.
And send on come on uniform.
That's what be declare.
What's it?
That be Alan Chama.
Alan declare. I'm very bold in your declare. You got in there and you
will declare. You got it.
About me and country. To the only fountain chance of the meantime. No, body number.
Among for the constituency campaign, of course. Among for them, I was a woman or to be about the Bishop and Yama. Oh, be a young moment. For now, make a say. In the end, they are Aquafu. They are super delegate Congress. They are but they say it's just a process. It's just a process to select 5. Sure. That's what to select 5.
But do you believe in the way say how the superdelegate Congress will go?
Yes.
Would largely determine who will be winning the main Congress.
I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree in the sense that now we have a polling station a year for MPP more. Okay. They are descending. The superdelegates in there is just a small number. You see, one of the reasons for the expansion was to do away with inducement. Sort of. I mean, inducement, not just money, but these are the superdelegates now are people who see themselves as close to power.
Yes.
For instance, members of parliament, for instance.
All MPs, yes. Regional executives, council of elders, national executives, patrons, and handcuff.
80, for instance, BBC, yes. So we got 2 superdelegates.
Yes.
It will be based on promise. A particular candidate, OPK, in the last 8 years, who say, but when it descends down to the people, to the polling station for now, they are going to determine who leads this party. So for me, I've always maintained, so we MP now be radio, so no, I declare for a particular candidate. And you think, say,
your people will follow you.
No. Don't even, because you see, we are only 137 members of parliament, and that is about 0.01% of the people who are going to vote in the
close to 200,000 people.
Yeah, of course, MPs have influence. May have a few people in my constituency when they see my leanings, they want to follow. But I have always told them, I've gone round to my constituency and told them, say, I have a choice. They should also have a choice, because it is them in the last 6 years, you know. Then I President Kufuor because show our system network. They should vote based on that.
And don't hear me the
they should vote based on that. And yet the MPB anase minister B anase openi bi otibe bi ebabeka akire wono.
But genuinely and being a grassroots person, who manage elections than they are, if in the superdelegate Congress,
yes,
say be one of the candidates, it may be a 70% gap. You think psychologically putting ahead over
the psychology of it, of course, if I am handling a candidate who gets 70%,
yes,
I'll spin it.
Sure.
I mean, I'll just go around the ground and tell the people, say, the party leadership have decided, say, the party leadership have decided, say, Ekosiisen. So, I know there. But I am of the strongest opinion. I've always advocated, say, for me, we should let the polling station people decide. We should let them decide. Because you see, at that stage, it is difficult to influence over 200,000 people. How are you going to influence them? At the end, in the last year, will be everybody who is contesting for presidential, I've had an opportunity one way or the other. Maybe to serve Japan, who have really who have not gotten any position in government. But everybody, either you are MP or you have been a minister before.
Or an appointee somewhere.
Yes. But the police station people know. Say whether your position has impacted on them or not. They know. And they also, when we hear from the Ghana for Eka, what the Ghanaian people are saying. And that is why I feel, say, it will be the greatest injustice if we are to say, immediately after the
superdelegate Congress,
it should be a game over. I tell you, things will change.
Okay.
I sense it. Say the thinking of the grassroots will certainly be
different from making up the super delegates. Okay.
And I've always told everybody, say somebody like Kennedy Japan, you rule him out at your own peril. I'm telling you,
Kennedy Japan.
Because when it comes to the grassroots support, he's there. I mean, service to the party for a very long time. All of them, they have a message to deliver. Boache Jako is been at the grassroots campaigning all the time with the people. So maybe he will not have the supporter. Maybe a cabinet ministers who may be voting who would have. But when he gets to the grounds now, they will also listen to him.
Polling station,
So for me, I would want to see this thing run to the
very well. Honorable Paul Tsum, Doma East MP, so chiao.
So na kache and say me say misika santi ombrem bibi.
Lawyer, now so person can asem way.
Oh, say the business na okay.
Sir, say super delegate congress no.
And one ebisi.
And one be determine obi awe.
And one ebisi.
Omu we are main congress no ho.
Except you don't know MPP. So we nim woman dia and now best what dream you said the part 1 part 2 best from part 1. I'm telling you
Asempa FE.
And then can officer they are pushing for that thing to come.
Oh, and no they based on numbers I declare interest.
Oh, be miss. Na say nani ho.
Yeah,
they 19 kwagina man the entire delegates nyina kwotoma.
After that no more resolution
good.
Way.
And you need to know that political party.
Okay.
Okay. One more be keke o. Their diabolic style is extreme. I didn't maybe an ewin so. Me say, what do you have to be? Bonnet and needed to some me better catch I say. The basic part 1 and one the basic part 2. Nipa ko beto mano. And so said okay, lead no. Among that 5 now, yeah go pick no. Say nipa no an about. Because that diabolic star be descended down. One will say akotama no tie yes and one dey. Everybody di wako. I know them. I mean when you want to I'm so expecting something extraordinary, but then be that I know no. It me am tia many natural so blessed are those who don't expect anybody who expect you not be disappointed.
Now I will contest
I am not I'm not contesting. But the point is that I am not I will not be surprised if say Ombeko Babana the American here and one be see.
Of course, I mean,
and no one be see me say one bako baba no na the one majority and as you lead here among indeed most of them are in opposition as he was saying. Yes. Ebi before beto. Especially one more person yampam kan yampam ni any that the one there before beto. I know. Obvious. Reading between the lines you see it. Can the yampam no don't forget it. OPK ni one more transfer yampam kan yampam no. I've said this on Adum TV. Makan Bembe Mr. Kenofrata will not resign, number 1. On one co. And no, be answered to me, Pamano. And
president soon to me.
On Pamon and then Pamon and forget it.
I know you're president.
NC. Oh, one day to Mrs. Make NC. NC. And you know, what translate in the game will be never announcement NC. Yantianum. Or Mamma 3 weeks, Bible means and money and Nancy. I'm mad. More forget it. And I hear Queen. What I say, Emma. So, I mean, don't be too surprised about MPP and their things. You know, ABC. The umbrella no number. Once a woman in a towards one line. That line. I know them. Says I need you to do any. Anything that they will do to frustrate you to get whatever they want, they will do it. That is a star. That's a star. And I mean, the man in your bro, young queen, a brand of young ones, and I want something there. Yes, I can. And inquiry.
Wow. 45 minutes after 5, Ekosiisen in the higher Asempa 94.7 FM. Irian Sana, member lawyer, Honor was a lawyer, AJ Ho, Echo, co attended to BBNT, member on na Honorable Opikins, so Abem. But CBG, school fees collection, CBG says, we student, University of Ghana, we student, University of Cape Coast, University of Education, Winneba, Takrady Technical University, Akentana Piaminka University, and as a Gempa. Now, opese utua school fees CBG 114 branches nationwide. Obitima kwa kutua fees with CBG you are guaranteed a seamless fee payment service. I be reflect immediately. Utua na reflect to school account mo. So opese utimu nsemo only CBG income 0302 216000 CBG. Also we stand with you. The Ghana AIDS Commission tells me to inform you that condomless sex is risky sex. If it's not on, it's definitely not in. Nisi Farmer and so the no one was home, you know, Abajas, you were cough from plus and a Lubatrona. So, Ubawa, dry cough, common cold. What drew we here? A cough from plus. Malaria and so how? What tested positive for malaria? Koton Lumatrona. o how nyina to betwa 0208 305 676 Nisi Farmer number obetimi afrɛ won eno no mo amu si dan wo office o pese wo siem plaster boards and a wo pe atwa me pacho renovation a wo fie wo office open modern ceiling and a wo se wo be ya look no further than Nova Plaster Ceiling Systems. Your large stock of plaster boards imported from Europe. Your plaster boards is water resistant, fire resistant, and a heat resistant. Okoye also your cement boards, your acoustic ceilings, your POP cement, your corner molds, your 3D PVC wall panels, galvanized profiles, and all fixing accessories you will be. Me pa chow so your contractor, homeowner, architect, a school, wholesaler, open special offer called Nova Plaster at Chimota New Overhead opposite Kantanka showroom. Your office wo Community 25 Junction on the Dawenya Road in so your office only Nova Plaster in Komo 0505 598 406 Nova Plaster Ceiling Systems Home Decor Papa FEA lawyer minim the Osha CF Auditor General's report
Sikano Madiano Kurundi Oma wono Aba we message yan kukuru pa unse on machines bi aka bi edimi tudua no so as what the dia na wa madua no se na yin nyina apija sa na say enkrofo we
sa
madam bi kan se bi cheme na so no me nya de ono aka ni bi ono so aka Auditor General report na o kan asi I think page 37 57 so can do na fe na ne re kwa hosa fu aka
oh
was it now what you can in there
I've done majority
me had the minya potential ni nyina just some few pages you pen as my take my pay attention to enti o mind the omuguso bonoko o so ba bi om de adun de o mo bo mind ko pa obi but you see let me start with the banking sector yeah former honorable former MP I think or no the new job and
new job
I think for the how baby
oh can NDC MP
no I mean the also banking sector is going to
okay Mark Asibe Yeboah new job in South.
Thank you.
Former MP.
Thank you.
Studio.
Very good. Yeah. He's one man aside everything. Me penasempa because of the way me pobia. I mean, as I know, unfriend what that can streets and now crop baby. As empetia obi. I mean, the be an about to talk about be just go straight to the issues and then I deal with it, and that is the style of that man. And I would mean we're very in depth. I mean, or when the time he speaks, I'm tempted to listen to some more kind. Now. What can be said, the banking sector is going to crash. Sure? That's more working. Would you be international on say, oh, and this year propaganda, and the Asaman can get a crack, ABC. On one year, this new. He's a former MP, and why finance committee, right?
Finance committee chairman.
Exactly. Yeah. In the first annual parliament.
Sure.
On the finance committee chair.
Sure.
And it's all Kasa, mediocre. But then some na ya cano, and yes, of mine and the apostle mine say you, but dear Koswano Obi, out of Hunas from. I will take you through certain things. When you mean in art to Cromha, and a Mampanini Ghana for Bekasai on the economy. Was a book catch the Ghana for a pension fund of an Asenka. Ewa, then you see. What's here and I know, but for the public sector workers threatening government to say. So we make this attempt to know, and your Ghana nara yabako strike. Doctor say court teacher will be abakobi. And no now yam show man that's security means and go focus here. Emma femu to sign. Et who penny out and woody anymore. Who to me in the crime? As some of the Okasam, I don't know now as my kind as I done. The same person, the president again, was your individual bondholders. 94.7 come. And the finance minister I can answer me. As I be so woman the end touch you. Then I see. So these are people who are not even honest with their own words in contempo and in Nabrabasha or Masenchum. Mampania de Zen can correct Mampania would be found and to so Minister Kasa would be found to send wine in the NT. Assembly of can be a na adani. and individual bondholders na o man pani ba share ba se o monka ho no e ba ne sign na for dem asawe.
But that was after pensions, workers, they are buying in free, so no. And the government needed an alternative, no?
David, you see, o kind of say na me no nyadwen. I mean, so o man pani quote na kaka mama.
No, it's true. So I can say individual bondholders and count.
Okay, so
but that was before workers never threatened
strike. And when force be man sin so man say no ham. O ham wi ase no wasim. It's in an alcohol be catch Ghana for say. Let me quote it. I also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds, in government treasury bills or instruments, will lose their money as a result of the ongoing IMF negotiations. There will be no haircuts, unquote. This was his words. So he knew. When we were talking about individual investors, institutional investors, don't forget, there's nothing called, there will be the name institutional investor, but it is made up of individuals who are in that institution, making that institution go to invest. So, for instance, say Fidelity Bank, invest yesika, and your Fidelity Bank for sika, and your men who know pick and that the yesika that one no they invest in their name for us. And you want the Miami to Miami, I was aquatomy so separate. It's about the individual and institutional. Okay, aside that, what was on to this pension fund? I didn't say distance. It is a penny I would do and wow to a mutu. I can't say much sense that woman for 1 to 3 hours. I would do also.
94.
Not yet, but some are carrying Nako and Contopon Nabra Samoa. Ubasi, the Yabasin, you be watching. And by where than you go to Papa. A by where than you buy a castle. No one can have once a day, but to any sooner, Unyan Wadu. When Ekosiisen ben anambot me did Ghana for. And I know me was story be a 77 or 71-year-old man. I work on the bank. See, I'm from this Kenya Manoa. On class, your own free bank uncle. Obi, say, Papa, I know what the 77 was saying. Yeah, come was him. Nasa also down to 20-year or 15-year route exercise. The possibility of even the next 5 years in the Caribbean ordinary life is even very high. Because Nago was on my 70. It was no extra time no why is all boy meboa. Per the biblical rules. Meboa. Of course, also my 70. I was 80. And this is about again.
Yeah.
And it's all 77. I send all battery. It's I wouldn't go even 10 years. I mean, policy. The possibility of doing Papa and Jason is very high.
Okay.
So what I say? And sure. You had to be. Banks collapse. Sebaswan pa. Which is likely to come. Sabayo because you the way you know. The member reason to make us because me wa rural banks association letter. I'm sure be was a copy. Say letter was a copy.
Association of Rural Banks.
Yes.
Okay.
Obi.
Request to exempt rural and community banks from domestic debt exchange.
Thank
program.
you. I will cite certain paragraphs and what they said. I'll come back. Now, be the America say, "Ya banks be go kruma." You see it here.
94.7.
Most of these banks, red name, sir, exercise now go back to buy so now what they buy. You know, I say one money, one capital research now. What they buy and numbers may be good. Most of them have been affected, and they are now healing their wounds. A crony a yawni a brown prepare for the women. And on toy. What Bobra Bonnie and me and you may. And now me and men can when I make no because of Bobra Bonino. Men are best offer for your own negligence and recklessness. Why should it be so? Obi. Yeah? My men found banks and letters in the street. One of my reasons, so why I can head in the church for to me can head in the beam. One of my reasons why until Maka said, one more qualify for that request. Okay? And let me take you to, for instance, paragraph A. Was said the RCB still have significant proportion of their funds, amounting to 460 million, locked up with various fund managers. Fund management companies after the completion of the financial sector reforms. It's all efforts to get the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) and other regulatory to intervene and get the funds released to the RBCs have so far not yielded any positive results. It is a capital that's for the recapitalization I want to buy, and I'm assuming we move several banks here, and TNA. Any one bank as some they can Ghana have banks in Nara. Echuma Kwangma Rural Bank, Busumchi Rural Bank, Mumuadu Rural Bank, Manyakrobo Rural Bank. Name them all the rural banks in this country. Enya na abo match anything. One nyina say, Sadia na we na so musika 460 million Ghana cedis. Me hu say the Messi abo di nkwa in the old cities no. Obi. Akoka one person sika no baba. Yensan kan ye. Na sabi mpanifo say. Na se me kotwa me na se me anya ntwa. Se me ntuma nka wansam view. Be wadi wo ntuma na ka ho. Bia no se wanya ntwa. Ntuma ka ho. Paragraph B was say the increase of corporate income tax from the previous 8% to 25% negatively affected the capital accumulation potentials of the RCBs. Another effect on them. Solutions to it. The first two are there have not been any tangible solutions to them. Paragraph C, I was say the RCBs have almost 40% of their total liquid assets in government bonds, amounting to 753 million Ghana cedis. This is considered very significant. Full stop. That is their point. Obi. Rabanks are Ghana nyina kutasika opepem hansun aduonum miensa 753 million Ghana cedis. Said the mechanic me who said the message about in the old cities. Says we any sika Rabanks are Ghana nyina atam dia quarter buying bonds. It is say institutional investors now come massa on one ka wo munye. Say microphone na kufu ade so mbasa wo mun ka ho. Ye fe say kamusika no. These are the people. And your words are turned out to be lies.
94.7.
And some na kind of better than to put some read some pedia letter. Of course I say paragraph D. Was the rural banks are unit banks and they are funded, owned, supported and operated by individuals in the communities which we operate. Was the rural banks no? And ya abandia o. Eya nkura ye nananom ye maame ye ofanum ye soanum ye maamenum ye nuanom se bitafa che nkurasefo no a wo mtie kurase wo suno heman gaso jampmani dome bososo ni ani hu nkuraso enkawe to ase ne behini ni nkura ne ba no saafo no ana atietia wo mowuram atetim wo mo na atietia de se sika na beto ma ya bia ura bank no se bia ban won kan na ura fia wo twa adwen asiso said they are surviving or they've been alive no is because of those people. They support them. Koko asin krasi for ne sabita frache. Omo ado banche, omo ado body phone no, woman na support woman na fund wo. Wo musika na yabo din a kire wo no a wo se waje a wo se ne. Wo de ye wo debt to such na and nam recklessness na nam so ma ba. Oko na di ba kwa are ho ni, which is the last paragraph that I will read. Paragraph E. Was it is very significant, sorry, it is very worrying that government did not directly engage or consult the stakeholders in the rural banking industry prior to coming up with the domestic exchange program. So we are buying our in Ghana for one. How on earth can you ever do this? We are buying Nipa. What kind of now we what's Ghana for some people were donating 5 cities, 2 cities to your campaign and already. Now, man from Tigo airtime. Who took 5 cities now with the goose? You are not 2 cities at Taba and Chang to support your campaign and already. And no one can be. That's all Kaya someone. Kaba can say Sabita Fracha and Grasif will be. Ya maame nim bi obi da kokko fo mokoso kokko fifie ya mo kokko na wie no waso ade be fie no obi wutime soa na sensu ata na ta chapa wo na wo ni kokko ni na ba hwefom me na ede meto no twimba ma no na we kokko farmer. So I know a lot about cocoa farming. It me pow bremuso na wo ni kokko na so ni na fom bram was as sawa de agukentemu na wo de abefie. These are the people who save their monies in the rural banks. Okoton ko ne kakra obenya no da beto bank ho. Na banks need keeping up because they also want to make profit. They invest those monies in government bonds said we almost benya for so dey tio modima foka e dey run banks no e dey aye omo niam bank na tuna koso gina ho sika ne bedi nche a wo se wo bobra boni men na wo akwede ka wo mmesofa. I'm using the word say bobra boni and let me explain why in American sir, because obi uni baby for we to be here today but for the recklessness of Dr. Bawumia and Akufo-Addo's government. Take it or leave it. Yeah. Ya na mpeni se de utwa sanim se na chiachia no kre nti obebu se hu se ba bia na sa ban we yakohwe atu agu ya ye gu ho nei enti na obi enum se yakọ no bia mo no kokwa na. That's a very good question to ask, but no kre wamu ne se nipa do donara ane hu ne yesa ba bia yakọ ne bakọ sa amna na yekotomu no mu ne yetomu a ya nya towin ka ye twimfie mu mada enipa be ne kan sansem ne bi. President Mahama is one of them. So ne speech bi o ye wo Kimpiski kana at the crossroads wo ye wie so mu de opikin mu ye wo mo so pa no di na tempoto sabran wo twinga na fo adwen sie ne ma ye bes asin nei so aban wo yentie fon de rekoto nchen Honorable Adongo Atoforsen, you know it, they have been coming to your show. We interview them on parliament, on the floor of parliament. Woma can someone in someone no actress or man baby economy and yo aban we si wontie ye fa no so de ento ye mo baka send this for the country muntie nyahwe World Bank ye institution wo mo market wo abraba boni a wo boni abraba fa wo bo wo na market e fa o sika sam 2020 February ana World Bank for beka kire say baby a Ghana say de yesi bob besia de kro no so man na hwe ya we will become a debt distress country. IMF report, sorry, World Bank report. Then you see just July 2022 year, and Pampa, World Bank declare Ghana say a debt distress country. Some more catch on run, I went in. I see. Now they are sifu mo hun say. One more brebusi and guya so check it and again let me say it here. Say if Ghana bakosemu, wo pa banya wa bob besia sin fa ko fiti kwa menkoma bepum ne. Obien abambia bob besia ba die wodi kan a won de ne de no. Brofaka baka so unprecedented no. Akufo-Addo ban. Ene ba wuya ban. Their figure exceeds every other person's figure. One of the you to parliament, you make when you contemplate, you know it. No other. Now the ask from say you on no be say no all no degree of so ma ye nay ye ho betre ma nkrofo sika e be kam no. Obi. Now the finance minister so companies you enjoy. Almost when we transaction advisors.
Obi okaso konti na all the time here man.
Ade na so meja mo akasa. Na do be kan bia so wo kan ye masa majaba. Mamwe. Na masa.
Lawyer ye ne wie no. Yes.
What you say? Some say when some make am say any don't on positivity. So all pop be see any guya so Ghana for e be kwa hihia mu no. No the company enjoy. Or G commissions will be sent all bama on so. Or no edge commissions. Edi or sre e bona fruit powder. Now so to na wusu. This is Akufo-Addo's government for you. Abanya untim fa ho to no so and bi na Akufo-Addo ban. Me am no Federica J was we connection men government. Connection men aban pa de yetim. Hwe. Look at Ghana today. And Yasifun, look at this document. I'm a candidate obi. Hwe nkrofo sika o. Woman pania ba shebo se sisi ye dem sabaka ye ne de ensa baka musika. Okwada ma de ahia was mazan. So now se base ruwa banks ni begu a inclusive for officer dey ase ne besi wo obi
okay
se base institutions now one for sika esem ni begu a ye ma pawnem na ye ma ko pension wo mo di musika akra to say ne ya papa ya na be kana sem say okogina bank wasi amfani sika ma no wonko fie is only a 1 in a million when you 1 in a million one more aka kire no ayenti wo mo nkan so
but it be good here that is a bit far fetched
na me na kan.
That's what one can say be good.
And topic na man, most bank center is going to crash. Na going to crash na no say.
Who repeat it here?
And one making. Na make some
from. Esibe ye bo akan. No na me say who read rural banks for the letter.
The effect of the letter is that one letter effect na esibe ye bo ade asoma ye kan. No.
Okay.
Once they don't get this money.
Honorable.
Obi. Se sika ya ma, e dey besi. Ebegu.
Mate. Honorable Mamintio.
Obi,
Yes.
I can understand the NDC and how and or how kakra Ghana ekomun. Ombe pese, ombe milk to their political advantage. The last time I've said say now, Oma yes special hymn for NDC communicators. Eti wonya start chapter 1 na edaso na omo tune says because where we are as a country, we are in difficult times. Unless you do not appreciate what is going on, I mean, you would want to play politics with it. And I've always maintained the Obi. The atu ya enim NDC and enim MPP. Sebio, se Ghana abayin ebo besiano. And Shasia in 2017 Akufo-Addo babeye mampini. By 2017, 2016, now debt to GDP ratio and number 73%.
I know correct. Now 57.
By 2016, and I'm telling you, by 20
After rebasing about 50.
well, also we are rebasing, and about 57%. But before the rebasing, then I'm 73%. So clearly, as a middle income status, then now we had gone beyond the between 50 to 55% now. I was saying that if we really want an economy that is sustainable. And on the NDC4 decided only Ghana for in our course. Then they took a decision, say, yeah, the Ghana ebeko IMF. It clearly said Ghana see eco IMF no. For me, say NDC ni better radio so be creating the impression say even going to the IMF is equal to incompetence in India. Then they should admit say they were incompetent to have taken Ghana to IMF when we did not even have economic conditions to say COVID, any Russian-Ukraine war. The effect on it on our economy, no, they know.
COVID.
And then OBETA, one of the topics out the MINC and discussing, was to have looked at Auditor General's report on
COVID-19 spendings.
Sad time, no. Ghana did not foresee say COVID-19. Nobody foresaw this calamity coming on us as a country. Until we had to even go to the extent of dipping our hands in our contingency fund just to be able to settle some of this. In fact, at a point, there was not a single month that we can say Abayen. Government needed to find the resources to ensure say under the cap bus system. Buying per coin biswa you bet me so much so people were made to apply to Ghana Enterprises Agency when we receive support to a true day. And all of this has come to affect the economy of our country. So to sit on radio to create the impression say a buying decision to go to the IMF no BC da our bra by 2015 who the Ghana call IMF I only took this MPP government to take out of it. You do not even have the moral right to come and sit on Asempa FM and create the impression say why are you? And idea back one better and the mind will be a debt testing program. Me Makase, I have not invested in bonds before. I do not feel the pains of Ghanaians. But I've spoken to people, both MPP and NDC, who have invested in bonds. And of course, it is painful if government takes the decision, say, we want to touch people's bond. But you see, there be a mekasa there no. Kasa na obe catch ni pano. This is not the first time a country is being made to restructure its debts. This is not the first time. It has happened in Jamaica, even in UK after the Second World War. No, they had to restructure the economy, and people's bonds and investments, were affected. So for me, I would be very, very frank here. I think the approach by the Ministry of Finance, in these matters, has not really helped. But that said, Obi, we still need to save the situation as a people. If we do not reach an agreement with the IMF, from what I understand now, it's going to affect the economy of this country. And you and I, it will be affected. It is a sebio asema betodwa. And I think, sir, this is the time for political leadership to be at play. Both John Mahama, all the political leaders, they should be involved in this matter. Because IMF, new Ministry of Finance, almost statement, after reaching staff level agreement now. It was a conditional statement. Said the only way we are able to reach an agreement or to have a program with the IMF, and they say, we should find a way of restructuring both our external and domestic bonds. The Ministry of Finance, they've been talking, engaging people, but I think, sir, it is not enough. We need to be very frank with Ghanaians, let them appreciate what is going on. All of these things will come. But to sit here and be doing the NDC kind of hymnal singing, it's not helping. Before the more. And if we do not reach an agreement by a certain timer, when this country comes to a crash, it affects both you and I. I feel it. People have bonds that they want some bit of protection. Of course, Ushe Rural Bank letter here. The long and short of it is that the rural banks are saying they should be exempted from this restructuring program. But this is a listening government. When pensioners complain, when labor complain in this country, government listen to their cry. Government listen to them.
Basa Obia because of more exempt now.
That is the point. Eventually the program we are not even getting a program after all. What do we do as a
But
people?
that's the result of the lack of proper consultation.
Well, I agree, but I think I've been very frank.
Yeah.
I've been very frank with my discussions on this subject, and I think we need to do more. We need to engage more. I mean, individual bond owners, we know them in this country. We know them, so let's sit them down. Let's talk to them, and I'm sure Obia Yenipa, because you see, you can say you have invested 1 million in government bonds. You have a lot of instruments in government bonds. When this country comes to a ground, it will be largely affected. Ghana phone and we know this challenge now you cannot blame it squarely on one government. Obia be bobisia. Ora se tekpe o no bobisia. Ora dufo no wo no bobisia. Ban redu time near bobisia. Kenu frata be o bobisia. It is a Sabisiano, and of course, it's not like a Ghana pen and Bobisiano. And also US, debt to GDP ratio, it's huge. Just that kita a huge buffer, and they are able to sustain themselves. All like we really don't have any buffer beer, and you cannot say that for the UK and the US and Germany. Almost no Bobisia. Akwaje gredie sebio wo koto store kese o kanshi na wo sika se den ya, you'll be tempted to go for sometimes bank loans. I mean, that for me is the essence of business. It is so because ye ko bobesia ye ko yabanya bobesia we are you say no, it's neither here nor there. But what is important is oye ne kese betu oman COVID in so e di brain no, unless you do not want to appreciate what COVID did to this country. The revenue shortfalls are Obi. Every Ghanaian is aware of.
Now, the Auditor General's report shows otherwise. I mean, it shows sika in excess of how much you spend.
What
one can report no. What does that mean? Report in excess of 21 billion. They are spending a little over 11 billion. It cannot be said, sir.
No, Obi. What I'm telling you is the revenue shortfall.
General
revenue shortfall. And of course, even for levy, just pick levy alone.
Okay.
Projections of about 7 billion. Mm-hmm. We could not even realize even a billion out of this thing. And it's challenging. I mean, it's challenging. You cannot blame. Those days.
Yes.
No free Ghana qualata. Eko dija. You close to borders. Togo border. Ontimi nko. Sanko otimi ko Togo na wo ba. odulu me eya GRA 40 wa ye begye no e taxes sometimes it misses you money man ko gu demonstration ho baby say when you tax ya ye village you near ma ho. So all those revenues are man Ghanaian won ko Ghana because we wanted to protect the health of Ghanaians. We closed all these borders.
But Obi Unu say even I agree with him say borders you close here. But Unu say GRA records for 2020
yes.
They exceeded their target. Check it.
Oh, but you know that
exceeding
you know
they
that
exceeded.
Obi,
They exceeded.
you know that what they usually would
Sometimes
do
they
is
also set
they revise
low
it.
targets.
They revise it.
From where to where?
Oh,
Me man to revision. What here?
oh. Me revise it.
Man, this is
Junior. Kakra mechanic say Obi.
Okay.
What is ahead of us? It demands that we need to be patriotic as a people. Me wo bond ni bia ke be hye me pa say okaso wo jim sika because me yesusu baabi me yesusu baabi monthly me yesusu baabi ade beto dwa me my friend barrier no be 8 times me say abawe me sika yi en affect na na ebe so enti so be ye dedea
You understand?
So you should understand. That is why it needs, I say, we need to be tight in how we approach this thing as a government. But the NDC should not also seize the opportunity to create unnecessary tension in this country and be singing from hymn books that have been printed for you just to create a negative. Of course, Mark is an economist. He named him so an economist. Me is one person I respect so much.
Thank you.
And of course, if you say, and we all know, I mean, you don't need to be told. We all know. Say, these banks, they thrive on government bonds. Near the government bonds. But the reality is that something ought to be done about the bonds in this country. What needs to be done? Probably government must begin to engage widely, even political parties, so that almost form ideas in loyalty here or not even a single solution from the NDC to say Adia Beto Ghana say not even a single solution by the NDC to say
so what you say President Mahama Chen adwuntire man fa nyaduma
oh I didn't know
wa wonu a wonu to parliament I don't go ne at force aka bi man fa nyaduma mutie
I don't go
there mutie aka ni
go kasa 90% of the kasa okay gina propaganda
oh sa eno ni mo ne yo
economic mago
eno ni mo ne yo eno
to France
so far with the kafar say propaganda so why mo say on the
I've always anything am can say dia beto dwai Mudie, Bontwen, yes, of problem we are. Say, we can come back to the political calculation and begin to chew like the way you boy yam left, right, center. With my boy yam, but in prepare ye can who better radio now to no senior. Oh, yen senior mo be a granted bond and Asia. Then it becomes a problem.
Mate, into honorable OPK and Moten and Cano, Yelly Jumedi University now or Motimia Quacotra or Munyumaso, Ekosiisen is higher Sempa FM, a Franco trading in so a sponsor in the discussion segment a Bremo, almost the open mobile phones, Papa Ato, accessories, a cajon, electronic retail outlet, Papa Pay or Ghana Hadie, a Franco trading. In fact, Saukoha, Open Nokia, all brands, Samsung. All types, Ubenyabiato, iPhones, smart TVs, ranging from 32 inches to 55 inches, tabletop fridges, Franco air condition, ranging from 1.5 horsepower, 2.0 horsepower, and 2.5 horsepower. Nina Ubenyabi ato. All other mobile phone brands and accessories. Ubenyabi, Franco Trading Enterprise. Yatete Buone so kama. And Kaise, Memfa Franco number in free online, baby akeke. Franco number will be to me a friend was so 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 phone be our pato a honey phone papa fee in the coho na omoma ubi a koye papa. The Electricity Company of Ghana mitre ECG say ene omo and eye won ya say ene bushfires amount for a sheet nwura in the area when you are so de be fuo na wahye wado na wahye na saa ejana amanfo hye wo mu fuo mu ne yade no masa hamatan season we share ahye ECG polls egu from na se wani ensa wo ka kire It ECG is almost same way ni die mu a. Se pole back we share e affect ECG's entire network ni nyina o. Intie bia pole no wa hye no wa saman kese. Ba line na nam ho nyina e ba no se pole ne hye na pole ni boot off ma. Line ni nyina abekọ off into obi aka ne abedum. Yesremo. And ECG is na boka to replace that pole a wa hye no. In the ECG say omu hu say wa hye pole a kai. Say omu okwan mrama won kwan so omo de obekọ court. Ama court aboka. E momi yen hye ne nyina yenye sutie. Na se wo hye nwura ne ade a men hye ben ECG poles. Enkonkoshi pole no. Enya de papa. Help ECG to serve you better. So open more information at ecg.com.gh. From generation to generation, Azar Paint and so abwayan with superior quality paint. I am a real value for money. Do say, oh the Azar Paint you would affable they be a dining mono. Unyani baby actually Azar Paint. Now, Azar Paint is specially made for excellent finishing of both interiors and exteriors. Azar Paint, eba in emulsion, yawo gloss, and so ewo. And we offer you a wide variety of colors. Color bia ubenya bi ewo. And they go for top quality paint, go for Azar. So I say only a din komo. Free number way 0555 333 888. In the 555 333 and a 888. A very simple number. 0555 333 888. Azar Paint eteso echesa Azar quality paint from Azar Group since 1921. Azar number 1. Omo boy juma papa Azar Paint. But it's game time. It's real game time. You know the games. You've got the predictions and now an opportunity to join the home of champions for a welcome treat. Enjoy the Betika Triple Aquaba bonus today. Register and get up to 450% bonus on your first, second and third cash bets respectively. Also, more options to win on sports bet, casino and virtual games every day. So look sharp, Bossu. Visit our website betika.com to register and play now to enjoy. Registered with the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Not for persons below 18. Gaming can be addictive, so bet responsibly. More and more pet dying ato, affordable house ato. Yeah, Kamfu TDC Development Company Limited. Oma dying omesisi ewo tema. Eseweni ensa okachre. E dying FSA. TDC. In fact, when you drive 10 minutes away from Temamoto Way interchange for front of Mayena, obekwa koto TDC. Apartment where a flat I almost see bebre your studio apartment, your 1 bedroom, your 2 bedroom flat. A bonus started from 130,000 Ghana cedis. A dying the Ghana for more bruche. Some will be called real estate for be honor or mobu faso de Munko TDC Development Company Limited. 130,000 Ghana cedis. Eko ubenya daya ye wa de we woto 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom flat, studio apartment. Your signs spread them on favorable payment terms. No way and kakra. Your spacious parking areas, your commercial and recreational centers. TDC design ultra modern 3 bedrooms apartment. Site 3 Community 1 off the Stadium Road. In fact, it's just opposite TDC head office. A gated, about with the finest finishing with shops within reach in the heart of Ghana's well-planned city, which is Tema. Now, office spaces so now pay a ton baby or the office. In fact, you can enjoy the panoramic view of the city by renting our retail office spaces at TDC Towers within the heart of Tema Community 2. And it's the amount of flexible payment terms. For more details, call us or send us a WhatsApp message on 0596 914 432 0596 914 432. Now only TDC.